Welcome Clashers of all ages and levels, this is your host Galladon. You are watching Clash of Clans Attacks, where today we are going to focus on the mechanics of the new jump spell. Based upon questions and comments I've seen, there is still some confusion about where and when is the best place and time to use your jump spell, so we are going to take a look at a couple of replays here and break it down. Now I think the key here to remember is that the new jump spell makes troops behave as if there's no walls in the affected area, but does not act as a magnet. Those troops are still going to go towards the closest surrounding standing structure, and as we see here, as the King, Queen, and these PEKKA move in towards that gold storage, the jump spell goes down and it's perfectly placed. It's opening up all those walls to that expo, to the town hall, to those Teslas. But unfortunately, these units, as you can see here on the right, they're going to head to the next closest structure, which is not, in this case, within that jump spell. It's off to the right, it's the cannon, and the troops have gone off, left the jump spell behind. Now in this next attack, as you see the jump spell in midair just about to land, if we look off to the right of the king and those other attacking units there, you see that that enclosure is already open. And unfortunately, think of it as a path of breadcrumbs. After that expo is down, the next closest structure, no matter where the jump spell lands, is going to be that elixir storage because the units have attacked it from the right. The path of breadcrumbs leads them away from the town hall, and the town hall is allowed to stand. And that is certainly something to consider on both offense and defense. Now here we'll see how that jump spell affects the attacking unit's behavior, as this attacker is going to go ahead and drop two golems at the bottom left and bottom right of this village, and they're going to immediately target those walls to try to get to those archer towers. Now when the attacker drops his jump spell, it's going to happen right on top of that expo, and what we'll see is the fact that those enclosures aren't open yet, and so the golems are going to retarget the expo because they now see it as the closest structure that's not surrounded by a wall. Had that jump spell been dropped any later, the golems might have gotten through that wall and things would go differently. But in this case, the jump spell is perfectly placed, rage spell right on top of it. Those units are going to have the ability to jump over any wall in that area, get to the left, to the archer queen, get to the right, clear those other structures, and of course, get straight to the center and destroy that town hall. So as we fast forward through the remainder of this attack, I think that we can see a recurring theme in all three of these attacks, and that is either the overuse of wall breakers or just simply opening too many of those enclosures too soon before that jump spell goes into effect. On the second attack, we saw that extra enclosure was open that led the troops away from the town hall there, and had that still been closed, that jump spell would have led them straight to the town hall. On the first attack, those wall breakers opened that additional enclosure there. Had that not been opened, they again go straight to the town hall and certain victory. In the last attack, we also saw an overuse of wall breakers off to the right, but it came a little bit later after those surrounding structures below had been cleared and the jump spell had been dropped just a bit earlier, and that made all the difference. One final point to remember is that the jump spell duration is much longer than the, say, freeze and rage spells. 40 seconds at level 2, 60 seconds at level 3, so it can definitely be deployed in the battlefield earlier. Let me know what you guys think. What are your experiences with that jump spell? I am loving it, but it definitely takes some practice, and it is possible to fail, as you've seen from yours truly. Thank you again for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon for more strategy and more full attacks.